on, man. Thanksgiving celebration continues. We've got a great one for you. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Keewer here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt. These teams don't like each other.
Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And they're brought out by the third-year pocket passer out of Purdue. Watch your P's there, partner. It's Aiden O'Connell.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. When guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time to go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
And they're going to touch him down as they line up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
A gain of 14, and an Oakland first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. O'Connell here from the gun. Finds Bash, complete. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down, Raiders.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On his own read, hand off to Mostert. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hog on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. And 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
A gain of 4.
Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Remember in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Carlson on for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. The game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. And Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10.
Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So we got 14 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First down. First and 10.
Motioning the tight end now. Herbert on first down. Catches made. That's Trey Harris. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Second down, looking for options. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
9 yards. And the Chargers first down.
First and 10, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards. That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Incomplete. Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's third and 15.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Gets him on the end route. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it fourth and short.
It's fourth
The
down.
Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Dicker connects there. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. O'Connell's hit, and he lost the football. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so they'll luckily hang on to possession. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards a Charger who's still on the field and in some pain. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is second and long. O'Connell to throw it. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. This one gets to the 22. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's first and 10 inside the opposing 30. Staying between the tackles with Mostert. Next snap coming inside the red zone. Brock picks up 9 on the play.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
They find 7 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Raiders.
Here's O'Connell to the air. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
A gain of 7. Brings up second and
They go play action. It's O'Connell. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Trying to sneak, O'Connell. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Raiders take a second quarter lead. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. So it's going to be second down and 10 on the other side, Brock. But we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Herbert from the gun. On the quick slant, he's got Allen. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. A stop made at the 36.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. This is hauled in by Harris. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And the Chargers first down.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
It's now second and 10.
Now Herbert again. Going with a screen to Hampton. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
It's a gain of 5.
Herbert throwing again.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
This is caught downfield by Allen. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Like a middle field open or close. So like a single eye or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. From the gun, O'Connell. Grabbed by Besh, left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
Second and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Number 18, Jack Besh.
O'Connell here from the gun. He's going to keep it this time. And they're all the way across almost made the field before he's brought down. First and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders
O'Connell now. Going deep here for the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board, they go for second.
Derwin James on the cover.
Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. He has a man on target to Johnson. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. And an Oakland first down.
First and 10, here's O'Connell. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Another throw for O'Connell. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Jason Pinnock there defensively.
Third and long for him here. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. Raiders first one. This is a little over 40. Carlson's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
First and 10, Herbert has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line, this is second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Looking to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Incomplete. Darian Porter on the cover.
He'll throw it. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Raiders are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you all had a very happy Turkey Day indeed as we wrap up John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. Let's roll. Our trip around the league starts now, and it kicks off in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on the Saints. And it's Chris Olave. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Saints come away with an 8-point victory. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Baker Mayfield. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. The Buccaneers earn another victory and move to 9-3 on the year. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Houston Texans. And this is Jonathan Taylor. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Colts come away with the victory as they get back to 500, standing 6-6. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Return coming from the 6. They'll They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
The whole thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Chargers first down.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Oh, he put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A 36-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Dylan Laube on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive. It's a sack on the first play.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think. How many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
O'Connell looking to throw. He's in trouble and gets blocked out again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal. I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. Lofts it deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
It's now 4th down.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. Motioning one of the tight ends. Trying with Hampton. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run from Mostert. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's a 13-13 ball game as we get ready for the 4th quarter. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing is O'Connell. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
On 1st down, O'Connell.
Raiders.
Shovel pass complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup.
This one gets here to Mostert. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. All set now. 1st and 10. Going right back to Mostert. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
21-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the red zone now. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead.
That is what I call empty in the tank right there, baby. Giving him all he had. He's not a running quarterback by trade, but he's creative, and he just made him pay.
Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 13.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
He finds Johnston. And he'll stop him here before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At their 48-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
He's back to throw. Johnson finds the football. Complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
4 yards on the pickup.
This is Harris on second down. And they find him after just a yard. And it's third down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now. This is hauled in by Harris. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first.
That's another Chargers.
Back to throw. Pass caught. 9-yard line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Setting up to pass. Brings it in. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers cut it to a punch late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Shoots away from one. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. Here he is to throw. On the move, hit it right. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10.
First down, Raiders.
Completes, it's Myers. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards a Charger who's still on the field and in some pain. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10. A give to Mostert out of the gun. Rob Track, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up second and 9.
This is Gentine on second. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down.
The Raider ball carrier. He was taken down.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
A 39-yard attempt.
So here's Daniel Carlson with the game in the balance. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.